All right, here we go. We got Marvel cards round 2 from 1992. Check these out. Look at these. We got hologram. That looks like Sam Keith. Interesting. I know I gotta look these up when I get home.
And now, of course, these cards were the ones that were the hardest to get. So I don't have all completed holos.
Do you think they're you can find these online for a
You
good
can.
price?
They're a pretty
Or they're
penny.
Oh boy.
They're not as expensive as some other cards are.
Venom.
They did such a good job on him.
Yeah, Venom's awesome.
Yeah. I remember Ghost Rider being the card everyone was looking for. But when I saw that Venom, I was like, no, the Venom is the hotter one.
These are hologram cards, kids. So let's check out these now. We got another one of Quicksilver. This one I remember from all the I guess maybe they started pushing these in the comic books. So there was like this picture with all these different hands collecting cards.
Oh, yes. I do remember the ads.
Yeah, the ad, yeah.
And now Spider-Man is #1 in the collection.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Sleepwalker.
Gambit. Now that was one of the Gambits. When you say we would keep a card to ourselves, Gambit was one of them for me.
Check this out, boys and gals. They got rid of the stats.
Yep. Well, the holos don't have stats. The regular collection does. Yeah.
So they gave him a little more respect here. Got a little smarter. Now his speed's a little bigger. Yeah, okay. Strength. He went up one.
Right.
Okay. Still.
He must have went to college.
So, wow. Okay, so he's a 2. All right. Well, he's about as strong as Spider-Man. Sleepwalker. Don't know too much about that character. Cannonball. Did you see the New Mutants movie? The one that came out a couple months ago?
Yes.
What do you thought of it? Yeah.
Look, I try not to criticize too much, but when you expect more, you know.
Yeah. Could have been better. Could have been worse, I guess.
Yes, it could have been. Definitely could have been worse.
Major victory. This guy like raided Captain America's home and stole his stuff.
Such a good job on Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. Black Widow. That was the original costume. Can't say I would be too upset if Scarlet were next, but
that's such a weird Hulk that they chose for this one.
Is that the Brain Hulk, the one that has smarts?
Looks like he's dressed for like a
club from like the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. Now this collection introduces so many characters that I'm excited to see in this collection.
Like Sunfire, right? No? Yeah.
Cage, who you're gonna lead up to. Domino.
She-Hulk again.
That's another card. In this collection, I felt more comfortable keeping cards in my pocket. She-Hulk was one. Gambit was one.
Oh, we got Cage.
Yeah, Cage.
Luke Cage.
It's an introduction to the series because I don't believe he
got
was in the last
hair.
one. Domino, favorite for me.
Yeah. What you thought of her in Deadpool 2?
Again, you know, there's like expectations I have, but I'm a comic book reader. So,
yeah,
you know, it's impossible for them to bring comic books onto the screen, especially when you're dealing with real life movies, you know. So you have to bring
Sam
a blend
Keith.
of realistic in a way, you know, like in a way to make it happen too, you know. How to make it presentable where it's like believable.
As long as, like, with me anyway, the core of the character stays intact.
Yes, the essence of the character, yeah.
Because it's like, think about it. We read comics been around since the 40s. There have been so many different incarnations of Batman.
Right.
In every way or form. So in the end, it's like, as long as Batman's character is intact, like, he's always the guy that punches people in the face. You know, he's all for justice. I guess, I would even be okay if he killed a couple people later. Because he did kill in the original. In the 1940s. He would joke about it. So let's give Black Panther a little bit of respect here.
Yeah, this is one of the characters that I'm telling you was not in the last series and is in this one.
Look at that. It kind of like Batman though, but
I got a little Batman.
Hey, everything has to have a beginning.
Ant-Man as well.
So it's like, I think with Batman, the only incarnation I didn't like was Batman and Robin, because I felt it kind of lost. Oh, Punisher.
That was another good
Ramita.
That was a card everyone wanted, so I tried to keep as many as I could with me to trade him off. So he was like my Spider-Man for this series. You know, where Spider-Man in the last series was helping me get more cards. Punisher was that for this one for me.
Wonder Man. Black Panther. Yeah, Storm. I thought it was Feral. It's Wolfsbane. Moon Knight will be coming soon to Disney Plus near you.
And a really good comic
Will be coming soon to Marvel Universe near you.
If no one's read Moon Knight, I suggest you do.
My brother's a big fan. Matthew's a big fan of Moon Knight. I think he has most of the original collection, if not all.
Wow.
Warlock, probably coming to Guardians maybe.
So I heard, yes. I love the background to these cards. Yeah, that's a really good card. I had that one as well. That one stayed with me. These two that are next to each other, Wolverine and Captain.
Sylvester, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, Mark Sylvester.
Oh, yeah.
Good artist.
Love the background to these cards, honestly. Really do.
Mm-hmm. We gotta see some of the New York cards too at some point. Oh, it's Wolverine popped there.
Oh yeah, that's
another series.
Oh yeah, another series.
Does it say the year on it?
Told you, he's my favorite guy.
Keep them to get Jim Lee too. Drew that. Now they got on that card. They got the name of the artist on top of the card.
Okay.
And I remember also with these cards drawing them.
Yes.
Like if there was like a character I liked, like Cap, I knew I drew that one. Tell my students, reference is key.
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
All the big artists use reference. Some of them admit it, some of them don't, but they do. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how we learn.
Psylocke.
Wow, this arm is like humongous and pulsating. He's about to punch somebody or swollen. New term for the word swole, nomad. Polaris. Charlie 27. What the heck is he?
Do not know. Again, another card that if it wasn't to complete the collection. And the thing, that card is really something else.
Let's see where he's from. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, maybe we'll see him at some point in another incarnation. I needed to know what a Charlie was. Oh, I remember this one.
Yes. That card was another one that was like coveted. It wasn't really, at least not where I was trading or buying. It wasn't that easily found.
Nova, sorry.
That's Rogue.
Look but don't touch. Silver Sable.
Jean Grey. I think they did Jean Grey and Rogue really well in these cards.
Sylvester again.
He did a great job of drawing out Jean Grey.
Yeah, Sylvester is a great artist. You ever read Darkness?
Mm-hmm.
From Top Cow. Love that.
I didn't follow the whole series, but I have read some of them.
I think I was telling your sons about that. About how in Darkness, the team up with Batman actually changed the dynamic of the character in his own run, which was amazing because those two comics are not exclusively to each other.
Right.
But he mentioned the team up, and meeting Batman actually made him want to be a better person.
Wow. Yeah, now we're hitting team ups now.
That's cool.
So instead of the verses like the other one had, this is just a team ups.
I remember that one too.
Yeah, that's a real good one. The Wolverine and Captain 2 was another.
Everybody do splits. Check this out. Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Havoc, Punisher and Spidey. Some of the best storylines. Punisher and Wolverine. Spider-Man and Wolverine. Other good storylines. These two. Hulk and Wolverine.
It's all Wolverine teaming up with other people. That's basically.
Oh shoot! That's when they're like, "Oh, Wolverine's the big name." So let's. They still do that.
And Captain 2's got a lot of light here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Spider-Man, Captain, and Wolverine in this. A lot of team ups with them. Now this was the card that I couldn't wait for you to get.
Had that too.
Captain America and U.S. Agent. I did not remember that card existed in this collection until I was flipping through it earlier.
Shoot. You know what I feel like doing? Like looking up some of these cards and redrawing some of them. Maybe in
why not?
The movie style?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that online. Okay. Yeah, why not? Everyone
Now you
try
gotta
it out.
beat yourself to the punch now.
There you go. Some of these, like the really famous ones, kind of draw them like the movie.
I'm so amazed that U.S. Agent and Captain is on a 92 card.
Wow.
Now this is the surprise I was telling you, where you get to
Those guys.
see both of them together on a card in this series.
A couple. Don't know if they're a couple, but
Well, you'll see the back now. I can't remember what the back says. on
Beta
this one.
Bill. Yeah, it's a good one. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wonder Man and Beast are best friends. The comics. Havoc and Wolverine. Look at Wolverine. Look at that. He's got like a, what do you call it? Whatever, those flaps on his head. They look like Jester. Like
Yeah.
they need little bells.
Like Loki or something.
He looks like Quacker Jack from Darkwing Duck. Old reference, kids. The Joker of the Disney Universe. Yep. Surprise! Check this out. Someone else had surprise back there.
Oh, so they are in a relationship in this card.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get out of here.
Well,
I'll see you later, man. Alright, Sammy.
she got with him pretty quick, huh? Who doesn't want a robotic husband or wife, right? Like the Stepford wives. Got Cap and Punisher team ups. I remember this one. I'm like, what the heck is that? For when I was a little kid, I was 12 when this came out, so I didn't.
I
know
like
most
this
of
card a
these.
lot. This
Best
card was one
Friends.
of my favorite when I was younger.
I kind of wish the
Netflix
the
series?
Netflix series went into their friendship.
Yeah, so do I.
They get touched on it, like barely.
Right, they didn't touch
Oh, look
that.
at Hulk there.
Oh wow, yeah.
Aging, tired Hulk. I could feel his pain. I really can. You killed Black Tom, you racist! Deadpool 2. Yeah, it's funny, they both were in Deadpool 2.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
not in
yeah.
that way, but
Right.
they didn't talk to each other. They were best friends. Abomination. Oh, we get to the supervillains now. Zodiac. Apparently, Zodiac was from... Let's check in a minute. Zodiac was from Ghost Rider. These guys are... Look at this.
Apocalypse.
I am Apocalypse.
Another card that if anyone had a double of, they were not giving it up easily.
My best friend, he had that one. I remember that was like a holy grail. Destroyer. Remember those
Destroyer.
kids? Venom.
He was always a favorite. In the
Puppet
comics,
master.
cards, now with
The
the
movies.
he's a favorite.
Yeah.
He's just always been. He doesn't even have to do anything in the cards. Look at him.
Yeah, he's an imposing force.
And Doctor Doom, of course, used to be a big guy. He used to be a big name for bad guys, for villains.
Diablo. The Rose. Doctor Doom. Venom. Stats. I gotta look up, when did they stop making these? If
Oh.
they did.
Right. They still come out with Marvel cards. They're just crazy sick because now they come out in limited numbers now.
Smart. Sauron.
I'm curious as to what everyone would say in the comments as who would be the biggest villain of like the 90s, whether it was around this series.
Carnage.
Yeah,
Strangely, he has Miles Morales colors. Strange. So you're saying the biggest villain?
Yeah, I'm curious what everyone would say is the biggest villain of the 90s. Because I mean, you know, Magneto was like the biggest name thrown around.
He was. Apocalypse is pretty doing his thing too. Mephisto causing issues. What do you think, everyone? Who was the biggest villain in the 90s? Let us know.
Hobgoblin was good too.
Gideon. Wow.
Love this card.
White Queen. Who wouldn't? Even
Omega
he's
Red.
looking at it. Look, he's like, whoa, I love that card too.
Omega Red, man.
Omega Red.
Another big.
Remember the X-Men game? The fighting game?
Yeah.
Omega Destroyer. Thanos.
Thanos. I actually have more of Thanos. I have them doubled up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to eBay later to see if I can get collections. cards go up and down.
They do.
Sometimes you could get them for really, really cheap, and then sometimes some people.
Although
just
during the pandemic, they really shot up.
yeah, collectibles went up high, bro. So, shame on those that threw away their stuff.
Right.
Or their parents
Or
that
the
threw away
moms,
behind
yeah.
their back.
The moms that threw away their cards.
What did you do?
Mr. Sinister,
Oh,
another
he was
big,
one of my favorites.
big villain in the 90s.
Yeah.
Especially once the cartoon series came out.
Slug. I remember this card. I may or may not have used that to make mean jokes on somebody I knew. Hate manga. Crossbones. Who was kind of done dirty in the movies, if you ask me.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree.
Unless they be like Crossbones 2. Cardiac. His name's Eli. Eli Wortham. Kind of remember characters with your name. Especially Eli's not really a popular name. I guess actually nowadays got a lot popular. I've been hearing it a lot. When I was younger, Eli was like, you'll never find it on those little tags. Or, you know. Elijah, maybe. Not Elias. Blackout. Pantheon. Don't know who they are.
Right. Slapstick.
Oh, Slapstick. The Masks version in Marvel. I love this character. I used to read the comics. I actually found issue 4 with my niece. And I mean, early 2000s, I finally saw it in a bargain bin.
Wow.
I was looking for issue 4 my whole life. I found it.
Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah. It was like at some like C.H. Martin, and they would get rid of old comics.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. Oh, my God.
That Bishop card, that artwork on that Bishop is something else, too.
Which one? This
Yeah,
one?
that one, I really like that one.
Apparently he's a rookie. This is a Bishop rookie card. Check that out. It's awesome. Cersei. Slaps. I had this card.
Yeah.
I used to draw him all over. I could still draw him like with my eyes closed. Draw him all over my notebook in 7th grade. I have shown my the heck talent. Thunder, thunder, thunder. No, sorry. Collector. Look at that. He looks more imposing in here than he does in the movie.
For real. Now,
I ain't touching this stuff.
see how they changed the background for these cosmic beings?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
They really did a good job, I think, with changing the background.
That's really cool. Celestials. Oh, see them soon in Eternals, I'm sure. Coming soon to a theater near you. That whoa, Collector got something in his mouth or his chin. I don't know what that is. Moving right along. The Watcher's big head. Galactus. Ego. Death. Stranger. No clue that. Some of these guys, in-betweener.
I had no clue. I was
he's-
leaving that to you right there.
He's neither in or out. He's kind of in between. I know what that feels like. We don't want to go to eat. I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? What the heck is that? A plotch? Wow. Like I said, there's a handful of
Yeah, if
characters.
anyone knows who that is, let us know.
Or what issue. You never know, man. A plotch might be in the next Marvel movie.
Yeah, see,
I'm probably even saying it wrong.
I love the origins, the way they
Origins,
show the
cool,
origins,
yeah.
especially Wolverine, Iron Man, because it's so true to their character.
There was the Bern Reinstein's, right? Weapon X comics. Heard those went up in price.
Oh, did they? I haven't seen them.
Yeah. It's from like the 80s. What
I
the heck?
I have so many comics.
Quasar.
I'm trying to look at more.
Is that like a baby merged with an alien?
And it said first appeared, yeah.
Ew. Wow. Somebody was really hard to argue me that. Look at that. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
These would be really cool to create for like TV or movie versions. Avengers!
Yeah, we start to hit those team ups now. The teams.
Fantastic. These are cool. X-Force. X-Force. X-People. Remember how he died in the movie?
Yep.
It's funny. I love that scene. I know some people hate Deadpool too, and I'll probably get flack for liking it, but there was a lot about it that I liked.
Yeah. There was some parts of it they did right.
Yeah, like when Juggernaut came at him and ripped him in half.
Which is so true to Juggernaut too.
Yep. There's some stuff in that movie I want to repeat, but we're trying to keep this as
PG as
PG.
possible.
Like my mom always tells me, keep it G, keep it G. That's kind of hard, Ma. We'll try PG. While this is recording, happy belated Mother's Day to mothers out
Oh
there.
yes, happy belated Mother's Day. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy was another one that I was surprised to see in this comic series.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Charlie. I know you. Wow, bro. Excalibur, Cerritos. Serpent Society. One day we're going to talk about Captain America 2, and they were supposed to be, when Civil War was to come out, people forget, Captain America 3 was supposed to have them.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that one day on another podcast. A lot of people forget. It was like Marvel's dirty little secret. Well,
Now-
there's more cards, huh?
I love that this in this series also they show the Blue Team X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other team called?
Gold,
Was it Gold? Okay.
I think. They're fighting. Oh, these are based
These
on
are
comic
wars.
stories.
Yeah, these are really incredible because yes, they're based on the whole series of comics. And
Infinity
for them to be able to
Gauntlet.
tell the story in one card is incredible. I mean, it really does tell the whole story in one card.
Oh, I remember that Inferno. I have a
Secret
lot of these
Wars.
sequels. I have maybe not the originals, but I definitely have it in graphic novel. Atlantis Attacks. Not one of my favorite storylines in the 80s and 90s. A little boring.
I'm not too familiar.
I married a Skrull. Haven't we all? These were all like big comic storylines in the 90s and the late 80s.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Even
cool.
going into now, they touched based on some of it with the movies. And these are milestones, which
They're not too many of those. We're at the end now.
yeah.
Coming of Galactus.
Which Galactus was like our Thanos back then. Like,
Yes, he was.
he was like the big storyline.
All right. The last three cards. Dark Phoenix. All Hulks unite. And I guess it was Smart Hulk dressed like he's ready to party.
Yep.
He's ready to, oh, I love this one. Days of Future Past
That's a
will end on Wolverine. So, these are the cards from the 90s. And anything you want to say before we sign out?
Yeah, just share in the comments what cards you like best, what cards you may remember, or what any information that we may have gotten wrong. Clarify it for us. Thank you for joining us.
There you go. And encourage one another, encourage yourself, and we'll see you soon. Take care.